The coaching profession has always had conservatives, Republicans. You think about Lou Holtz. You think about Bobby Bowden. Of course, Tommy Tuberville, who's now the United States Senate from Alabama. But then you got these MAGA supporting folks. And what's always interesting is that these individuals have made millions of dollars off the backs of black players. Who is the latest? Auburn basketball coach Bruce Pearl. This is the tweet that Bruce Pearl posted today. Y'all got the tweet? Pull it up. Okay, don't have the tweet. All right, let me find it myself. Okay, so, okay, give me 1 second. I saw this tweet, and of course, I had to comment on this here. And so, now, he's tweeted a lot of stuff in support of Israel. I get it. Understand that. But then he decided to make this here. So he was responding to racist Arkansas Senator Tom Cotton. This is what Pearl tweeted. Thank you for pointing this out, Senator Cotton. Except my guess is that, like many of her socialist, woke, progressive beliefs, she's now changing them or hiding them to get elected. We won't get fooled again. This is somebody who coaches a nearly all-black team in Auburn, Alabama. This is somebody who makes millions of dollars off the work of black ball players. So if I'm an Auburn player, well, if I'm a black parent and my son has Auburn on their list, ain't no way in hell he gonna play for that coach. Ain't no way in hell he going there. He's calling Vice President Kamala Harris a socialist. Oh, woke progressive beliefs. Without black ball players, you lose. Now, let's also remember, Bruce Pearl is a notorious cheat. He was a cheater at Tennessee. He got slapped by the NAACP for cheating, a show cause. He also has cheated at Auburn. So we know exactly who Bruce Pearl is. But see, this is one of those things where black parents should say, son, there are other SEC schools you can go to. You don't have to go to Auburn. And there's no way in hell I would allow my son, my nephew, to play ball under an idiot like that. If he wants to call the Vice President of the United States that, then, what else is he saying in private? I wonder what he has to say to Charles Barkley, an Auburn graduate who has castigated and called out Donald Trump. See, the only way you affect these things is when black ball players have the guts to publicly say, I'm not coming. If they have some top basketball players who've already committed to Auburn, decommit. I guarantee you there are other top programs that will gladly take your talents. But Bruce Pearl, nah, shut his ass down, because this crap that he just posted is shameful and despicable. And you know what happens? If his behind starts losing, they will cut him and send him on his way. Derek?
You know, Roland, I was just thinking that those 12 or however many basketball players that are black on that team of the 12 walk into the AD, the athletic director's office, and say, we're not playing for Coach Pearl. And just give them the reason. Just say, just hold up the tweet, Roland. See, because we have to take a stance now. And it's one thing to say the quiet parts out loud, but it's something else that someone like him in his position can say to Senator Cotton, thank you for giving me the opportunity and the reason to show my true colors.
Joy?
Let me tell you, and it's not just these black players. I don't want to put it all on them. It's any star player.
First of all, Joy, ain't no other players on the team but black players.
Right, but it's not just them.
You just said star players. Ain't no other star basketball players on the team except black dudes.
Fair enough, but it's got to be the whole athletic program too, saying that anyone who's playing with this person, he's a leader at that school. He's not just over the basketball team. He is a leader at that school, setting the tone, and other coaches that are alongside him. We need them to stand up against him as well. We need everyone to say, he's not for us, not because he doesn't support Kamala Harris. Nobody cares about that. It's because of the way he's speaking, the way he's talking. And if that's what he'll do in public, God knows what he's saying in private. There can be no space for this type of person in the leadership of your operation.
Julian?
I absolutely agree with Joy. I mean, it's despicable. And you're right, Roland, the players need to walk off. Obviously, actions have consequences, but some of them have to have more conscious than dealing with the consequences. In many of our elite universities, we see this time and time again, smiling in public, racist things in private. We're just lucky that the tweet got out or the email got out, but that shouldn't be the end of it. That truly shouldn't be the end of it. Derek is right. Go to the AD, make some noise, and basically the AD and or the university president to say to the university president, this is what you've got here. We don't need to win games so badly that we will condone a race. We don't need to win that badly. And somebody else can coach, because actually these brothers on this team, they've got the talent. I won't say coaches are a dime a dozen because most of them make a couple mil, but they can be replaced.
Well, he makes more than a couple $1 million. But I'm just going to tell you right now, bottom line, if I'm a parent and my son is there, we have a serious conversation with the coach. And again, if he's recruiting my child, I'm gonna sit there and say, player, you can stop calling and texting. Ain't nowhere in hell we going to Auburn. It ain't gonna happen. When you talk about blackness and what happens in black culture, we're about covering these things that matter to us, speaking to our issues and concerns.
This is a genuine people-powered movement.
There's a lot of stuff that we're not getting. You get it, and you spread the word.
We wish to plead our own cause. Too long have others spoken for us. We cannot tell our own story if we can't pay for it. This is about covering us. Invest in black-owned media. Your dollars matter. We don't have to keep asking them to cover our stuff. So please support us in what we do, folks. We want to hit 2,000 people, $50 this month, raise $100,000. We're behind 100,000, so we want to hit that. Y'all money makes this possible. Checks and money orders go to P.O. Box 57196, Washington, D.C. 20037-0196. The Cash App is $RM Unfiltered. PayPal is R Martin Unfiltered. Venmo is RM Unfiltered. Zelle is Roland at RolandSMartin.com.